Welcome to Natural Fluency.
In the last video, we completed the basic consonant section. 11 consonants layered onto vowel flow across 3 lessons. The foundation is in place. If you followed the series this far, you might already be feeling this. I know where the consonants are, but my English still doesn't quite flow like English. That's exactly right. And that's why today we move into a new stage. Basic consonants alone can't create the natural flow of English. There are specific consonants that give English its distinctive sound and movement. Starting today, we train the distinctly English consonants. If you practice along with me, sounds like r, th, v, and z will stop feeling foreign. They'll start to feel like a natural part of the English flow. The basic consonants were short actions: block, release, done. The sound happened in an instant. But today's consonants are different. The air moves through a narrow space, creating friction, and that friction keeps the sound going. That's a big part of why English sentences flow so smoothly. If the basic consonants were the bones, today's consonants are the connective tissue, the sounds that hold everything together and keep it flowing. These sounds may feel new, but the starting point is exactly the same. We begin from the same ready position we've used all along. First, let's quickly reset that basic ready position together. Place the tip of your tongue lightly, just behind your lower front teeth. Don't press. Just let it touch there. Relax your jaw. Keep your mouth comfortable, almost closed. Now, lower the jaw slightly. Open only enough so that there is a small space between the upper and lower teeth. Then, gently lift the back sides of your tongue so they lightly touch the inside of your upper molars. Don't press hard, just feel that light anchor in the back of your mouth. Good. Today we'll go in 4 groups. First, r, a sound on its own. Then 3 voiced voiceless pairs, d and th, v and fu, zu and su. For the pairs, the same principle from the basic consonants carries over, same place, different voicing. Let's go straight in. The first sound is r. This is one of the consonants that most defines the English sound. It's also one of the hardest for many learners, especially if your language has a tap or flap R. English r is not a tapping sound. The tongue tip curls upward, but if you make it hit hard, it actually sounds less natural. Here's how to find it. Bring your lips slightly forward, not too rounded, just gently forward. When you do that, the tongue tip naturally curls upward, while the sides of the tongue stay anchored, acting as a hinge. Let's do it together. Ra, ra, ra. Good. Now let's move to words. Follow along while looking at the screen. Read, run, read, write, rock, round. One more time. Read, run, read, write, rock, round. Good. Now let's do short chunks. Red rock. Run right. Read it. Round road. One more time. Red rock. Run right. Read it. Round road. Good. Now let's move to a sentence. Run around the red rock. Run around the red rock. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Read the right road sign. Read the right road sign. Good. Now the second group, duh and th. This time the tongue tip comes between the teeth. Many learners find these sounds intimidating, but the structure is actually simple. The most common mistake is pushing the tongue out too far. You don't need to. Just let a small edge of the tongue tip peek out between the teeth. The key to this sound is the same. The backsides of the tongue stay anchored as a hinge, and from there the tongue tip flicks lightly forward and returns. Because the base is stable, only the tip needs to move, quick and light, yet the sound comes out strong. Duh is voiced. Th is voiceless. Same position, the only difference is the vibration in the throat. Don't just hear the difference, feel it. Place your fingers lightly on your throat. First, let's go to the words. This, that, them. Those. Then, there. One more time. This, that, them, those, then, there. Good. Now short chunks. This thing, that one, those people, then there. One more time. This thing, that one, those people, then there. Good. Now to sentence. This is the thing. This is the thing. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Tell them that first. Tell them that first. Good. Now let's move to the words. Think, thank, thought. 3. Thumb, theater. One more time. Think, thank, thought. 3. Thumb, theater. Good. Now short chunks. 3 things. Thank them. Thumb up. Think fast. One more time. 3 things. Thank them. Thumb up. Think fast. Good. Now the sentence. Think about 3 things. Think about 3 things. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Thank them for that. Thank them for that. Good. Now the third group, va and fa, this time the friction moves to a new spot, the lower lip against the upper teeth. In both sounds, the lower lip lightly touches the bottom edge of the upper front teeth. Don't press too hard. A light contact is enough. The air squeezes through that narrow gap and creates friction. And again, the difference is voicing. Va is voiced. Fa is voiceless. For this sound too, the consonant must launch from the ready position with the backsides of the tongue anchored against the upper molars. That's what makes the friction strong and clear. Let's do it together. First, va. 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 Good. With your hand on your throat, you should feel the vibration. Now, fa. 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 Good. Same lip position, but no voicing. The air flows through more lightly. First, let's move to va words. Van, very, vote, voice, volume, void, One more time. Van, very, vote, voice, volume, void. Good. Now short chunks. Very fast. Vote now. Voice level. Blue van. One more time. Very fast. Vote now. Voice level. Blue van. Good. Now the sentence. That van is very fast. That van is very fast. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Very few people voted. Very few people voted. Good. Now let's move to fa words. Fan, fast, fine, full, fun, fit. One more time. Fan, fast, fine, full, fun, fit. Good. Now short chunks. Fast fan, fine food, full of fun, fit for. One more time. Fast fan, fine food, full of fun, fit for. Good. Now the sentence. 5 fans fell down. 5 fans fell down. Good. Let's do one more sentence. It feels fine for now. It feels fine for now. Good. Same principle as duh and the. Identical position, voicing is the only difference. The vibrates, fa doesn't. Good. Now the final group, zoo and sue. This time the friction happens inside the front of the mouth. You can't really see these from the outside, so you'll need to feel them through the voicing and the texture of the friction. For this sound too, start from the ready position. Back sides of the tongue anchored against the upper molars. From there, raise the jaw slightly so the front of the tongue narrows the gap between itself and the ridge behind the upper teeth. As air pushes through that narrow channel, it creates friction. And that's what makes the sound strong and clear. First, zoo. Za. 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 Good. With your hand on your throat, you should feel vibration. Now, su. Sa. 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 Good. Still friction, but no vibration in the throat. First, let's go to zoo words. Zoo, zero, zone, zebra, zipper, zombie. One more time. Zoo, zero, zone, zebra, zipper, zombie. Good. Now short chunks. Zoo zone, zero chance. Zebra crossing, zip it. One more time. Zoo zone, zero chance. Zebra crossing, zip it. Good. Now the sentence. The zebra is in the zoo zone. The zebra is in the zoo zone. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Zero is easy to say. Zero is easy to say. Good. Now let's move to su words. See, some, sell, city, same, south. One more time. See, some, sell, city, same, south. Good. Now short chunks. Same city. See south. Some signs. Sell some. One more time. Same city. See south. Some signs. Sell some. Good. Now the sentence. See the same sign. See the same sign. Good. Let's do one more sentence. Some people sat outside. Some people sat outside. Good. So, let's wrap up. Today we trained 7 distinctly English consonants. 2 core ideas. First, the same place, different voicing principle carries over from the basic consonants, even into friction sounds. Second, these consonants don't just burst and end, they continue. And that continuous friction is what gives English its natural flow. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.